Let's welcome our guest and learn something new with her. So, Annie, how are you?
Hello, ma'am. It's great to see you here. Just a small correction. Your name is spelled as Manahill, not Manily. That was wonderful. I'm doing well, thank you. How about you?
I'm also doing great. Thank you for asking. So, before moving on questions, can you please introduce yourself for my viewers?
Of course. I'd be happy.
Yeah, please continue your introduction.
Certainly. I'm also a big fan of exploring new places and trying different types of food. I enjoy meeting new people and learning about their cultures. I'm here to have a fun and engaging conversation with you, so feel free to ask me anything or share your thoughts. Let's make this a great learning experience together.
Annie, now let's move on to
Great.
questions. My first question is for you. What is your preferred learning style?
That's a great question. My preferred learning style is a combination of visual and hands-on learning. I find that I learn best when I can see and interact with the material. What about you? What's your preferred learning style?
My learning style is when I am demotivated, so I learn. So my question is for you: how do you stay motivated to learn new things?
When I am demotivated, I find ways to reignite my curiosity and passion for learning. I remind myself of the reasons why I want to learn and set small, achievable goals to keep myself motivated. How about you? How do you stay motivated to learn new things?
I'm stay motivated. I'm always stay motivated in learning new things. What techniques do you use to improve your memory retention?
That's great to hear that you stay motivated in learning new things. To improve memory retention, I use techniques like repetition, and creating associations with the information I'm trying to remember. How about you? Do you have any techniques that you find helpful for improving memory retention?
No. My another question is for you. What techniques do you use improve your no? How do we set the learning goals for ourselves?
To set learning goals for ourselves, identifying what we want to achieve, breaking it down into smaller milestones, and creating a plan to reach those milestones.
All right, great. My next question is for you. How do we balance learning with other responsibilities?
It can be challenging to balance learning with other responsibilities, but one way is to prioritize and allocate specific time for learning each day.
What role does technology play in our learning process? Can you tell us in 10 points?
Sure, here are 10 points about the role of technology in our learning process. 1. Technology provides access to a vast amount of information and educational resources. 2. It allows for interactive and engaging learning experiences through multimedia content. 3. Online platforms and courses make learning more flexible and accessible. 4. Technology enables collaboration and communication with fellow learners and experts from around the world. 5. It offers personalized learning experiences tailored to individual needs and preferences. 6. Virtual reality and simulations enhance hands-on learning and practical skills development. 7. Online assessment tools provide immediate feedback and help track progress. 8. Mobile apps and devices enable learning on the go, anytime and anywhere. 9. Technology facilitates adaptive learning, where content is adjusted based on the learner's progress and performance. 10. It promotes lifelong offering continuous access to new knowledge and skills. Remember, it's always a good idea to proofread your sentences before posting them. Keep up the great work. Is there anything else you'd like to know or discuss?
Yeah, I would like to know how do we evaluate the effect? How do we handle learning challenges or obstacles? Can you please explain in 10 points?
Before we continue, would you like to subscribe to Call Annie Super? It comes with access to more features and unlimited calls. Certainly. Here are 10 points on how to handle learning challenges or obstacles. 1. Embrace a growth mindset and believe in your ability to overcome challenges. 2. Break down the challenge into smaller, manageable tasks. 3. Seek help from teachers, mentors, or peers when you're stuck. 4. Take breaks and practice self-care to avoid burnout. 5. Use different learning strategies and techniques to find what works best for you. 6. Stay organized and create a study schedule to stay on track. 7. Celebrate small victories and acknowledge your progress along the way. 8. Stay positive and maintain a can-do attitude even when things get tough. 9. Learn from your mistakes and see them as opportunities for growth. 10. Stay motivated by reminding yourself of your goals and the benefits of overcoming the challenges. Remember, practice makes perfect. Keep up the great work, and don't hesitate to ask if you have any more questions or need further clarification.
That's a great answer. How do we balance learning theory with practical application? Please explain in 10 points.
To balance learning theory with practical application, 1. Understand the theoretical concepts by studying and reviewing them. 2. Look for real-life examples or case studies that demonstrate the application of those theories. 3. Engage in hands-on activities or projects that allow you to apply the theories in practice. 4. Seek opportunities for internships, apprenticeships, or job shadowing to gain practical experience. 5. Collaborate with others to work on projects or solve real-world problems. 6. Reflect on your experiences and connect them back to the theoretical knowledge you've learned. 7. Seek feedback or experts to improve your practical application. 8. Continuously update your theoretical knowledge to stay relevant and informed. 9. Embrace a growth mindset and learn from both successes and failures in practical application. 10. Strive for a balance between theory and practice, as each informs and enhances the other. By the way, your sentence was almost perfect. Just a small correction. How do we balance learning theory with practical application? Keep up the great work. Is there anything else you'd like to know or discuss?
That's an amazing answer. My next question is for you. How do we determine the most effective learning resources for our needs? Please explain in 10 points.
Sure. Here are 10 points on how to determine the most effective learning resources for your needs. 1. Assess your learning style and preferences to identify the formats that work best for you. 2. Consider the credibility and reputation of the resource provider. 3. Read reviews or seek recommendations from trusted sources. 4. Look for resources that align with your specific learning goals and objectives. 5. Evaluate the level of interactivity and engagement the resource offers. 6. Check if the resource provides clear explanations and examples. 7. Consider the accessibility and availability of the resource. 8. Look for resources that offer a variety of practice exercises or assessments. 9. Seek resources that provide ongoing support or access to learning community. 10. Trial and test different resources to see which ones resonate with you the most. Remember, everyone learns differently, so finding the right resources may require some experimentation. Keep exploring and don't be afraid to try new things. If you have any more questions or need further assistance, feel free to ask.
That's a great answer. Thank you so much for your great answer. So, my next question is for you. How What role does self reflection play in our learning process? Explain in 10 points.
Sure. Here are 10 points on the role of self reflection in our learning process. 1. Self reflection helps us understand our strengths and weaknesses. 2. It allows us to identify areas for improvement. 3. Self reflection promotes self awareness and personal growth. 4. It helps us make connections between new information and prior knowledge. 5. Self reflection enhances critical thinking skills. 6. It encourages us to take ownership of our learning. 7. Self reflection helps us set realistic goals and track our progress. 8. It allows us to adjust our learning strategies based on what works best for us. 9. Self reflection promotes deeper understanding and retention of information. 10. It fosters a lifelong love for learning. Remember, self reflection is an ongoing process that can greatly enhance our learning journey. If you have any more questions or need further clarification, feel free to ask.
Very wonderful answer. My next question is for you. What future learning goals do we have? Do we need to make, and how do we plan to achieve them? Explain in 10 points.
Great question. Here are 10 points on setting and achieving future learning goals. 1. Identify specific areas or subjects you want to learn more about. 2. Set clear and measurable learning goals that are realistic and achievable. 3. Break down your goals into smaller, manageable steps. 4. Create a timeline or schedule to keep yourself accountable. 5. Seek out relevant learning resources such as books, online courses, or tutorials. 6. Engage in active learning techniques, like taking notes or teaching others. 7. Find a study routine that works for you and stick to it. 8. Seek feedback from teachers, mentors, or peers to gauge your progress. 9. Celebrate small milestones along the way to stay motivated. 10. Continuously reflect on your learning journey and make adjustments as needed. Remember, learning is a lifelong process, so be patient with yourself and enjoy the journey. If you have any more questions or need further guidance, feel free to ask.
Very wonderful answer. Thank you so much, Annie, for your great answer. So you are doing very very well answers. Thank you so much for giving me very well answer. So now let's move on to next question. My next question is for you. How do we integrate learning from different disciplines? Please explain in 10 points.
I'll reply in a second. First, I'd like to ask you, would you like to subscribe to Call Any Super? It comes with access to more features and unlimited call time. Thank you for your kind words. Here are 10 points on integrating learning from different disciplines. 1. Explore diverse subjects to broaden your knowledge base. 2. Look for connections and similarities between different disciplines. 3. Seek out interdisciplinary courses or programs. 4. Engage in discussions with people from various fields. 5. Identify overarching concepts that apply to multiple disciplines. 6. Use analogies to relate concepts from one discipline to another. 7. Embrace a multidisciplinary approach to problem solving. 8. Attend conferences or workshops that cover multiple disciplines. 9. Read books or articles that bridge the gap between different fields. 10. Stay curious and open-minded to new ideas and perspectives. Remember, integrating learning from different disciplines can lead to innovative thinking and a deeper understanding of the world around us. If you have any more questions or need further clarification, feel free to ask.
Thank you so much, Annie, for your great answer. Now let's move on to next question. My next question is for you. How do we maintain our enthusiasm for lifelong learning?
Thank you for your question. To maintain our enthusiasm for lifelong learning, it's important to stay curious, set achievable goals, and celebrate small victories along the way.
All right. So, how do we utilize the multimedia resources in our learning? Please explain in 10 points.
Sure. Here are 10 points on utilizing multimedia resources in our learning. 1. Explore online platforms that offer educational videos, podcasts, and interactive content. 2. Use multimedia resources to supplement your textbooks and lectures. 3. Watch educational videos to visualize complex concepts. 4. Listen to podcasts to enhance your understanding of various subjects. 5. Engage with interactive simulations or virtual laboratories for hands-on learning. 6. Take advantage of online forums and discussion boards to connect with learners worldwide. 7. Create your own multimedia projects to demonstrate your understanding of a topic. 8. Use multimedia resources to improve your language skills by watching movies or listening to music. 9. Stay updated with the latest educational apps and software for interactive learning experiences. On how multimedia resources and learning and adapt your study methods accordingly. Remember, using multimedia resources can make learning more engaging and enjoyable. If you have any more questions or need further clarification, feel free to ask.
How,
And don't worry, I'll help you with any English mistakes along the way.
how do we adapt to changes in our learning environment? Please explain in 10 points.
Sure. Here are 10 points on adapting to changes in our learning environment. 1. Ability and be open to new methods of learning. 2. Stay updated with the latest technology and digital tools. 3. Seek support from teachers, mentors, or online communities. 4. Develop a growth mindset and view challenges as opportunities for growth. 5. Create a schedule or routine that accommodates changes in your learning environment. 6. Take breaks and practice self-care to maintain focus and motivation. 7. Set realistic goals and adjust them as needed. 8. Use online resources and platforms for remote learning opportunities. 9. Collaborate with peers and engage in virtual group discussions or study sessions. 10. Reflect on your learning experiences and make adjustments based on what works best for you. Remember, adapting to changes in your learning environment is a continuous process, and it's important to be adaptable and resilient. If you have any questions or need further clarification, feel free to ask. And don't worry about making mistakes. I'm here to help you improve your English.
Sure, Annie. Thank you so much, Annie, for your question. Is for you. How do we assess the credibility of sources when learning? Please explain in 10 points.
Before we continue, would you like to subscribe to Call Annie Super? It comes with access to more features and unlimited calls. Absolutely. Here are 10 points on assessing the credibility of sources when learning. 1. Check the author's credentials and expertise in the subject matter. 2. Look for reliable and reputable sources such as academic journals or trusted websites. 3. Verify the accuracy of the information by cross with others. reliable source. 4. Consider the objectivity of the source and whether there is any bias present. 5. Evaluate the currency of the information to ensure it is up to date. 6. Assess the source's reputation and whether it is known for providing accurate information. 7. Look for citations and references within the source to see if it is backed by credible research. 8. Consider the intended audience and purpose of the source. 9. Use critical thinking skills to analyze the information and identify any logical fallacies or inconsistencies. 10. Trust your instincts, and if something seems too good to be true or questionable, dig deeper to find more reliable sources. Remember, assessing the credibility of sources is an important skill in the learning process. If you have any questions or need further clarification, feel free to ask. And don't worry, I'll help you improve your English along the way.
That's an amazing answer. Thank you so much, Annie, for your answer. My next question is for you. How do we incorporate
Thank you for your.
mindfulness practice into our learning? Please explain in 10 points.
Sure, I'd be happy to help. Here are 10 points on incorporating mindfulness into our learning. 1. Start by creating a calm and focused learning environment. 2. Practice deep breathing exercises to relax your mind and body before studying. 3. Set specific intentions and goals for your learning sessions. 4. Stay present and fully engage in the learning process, avoiding distractions. 5. Take regular breaks to rest and rejuvenate your mind. 6. Practice mindful listening when studying or participating in discussions. 7. Cultivate gratitude for the opportunity to learn and expand your knowledge. 8. Use mindfulness techniques, such as visualization or body scans, to enhance concentration. 9. Embrace a non-judgmental attitude towards your learning progress and any challenges you encounter. 10. Reflect on your learning experiences and celebrate your achievements. Remember, mindfulness can help you stay focused, reduce stress, and enhance your learning experience. If you have any questions or need further clarification, feel free to ask. And don't worry, I'll help you improve your English as we go along.
Thank you so much, Annie, for your answer. So, my next question is for you. How do we engage with online learning communities? Please explain in 10 points.
No problem at all. Here are 10 points on how to engage with online learning communities. 1. Start by joining relevant online forums or discussion groups related to your area of interest. 2. Introduce yourself and be active in participating in conversations and discussions. 3. Ask questions and seek clarification when needed to enhance your understanding. 4. Share your knowledge and experiences to contribute to the community. 5. Be respectful and considerate towards others' opinions and perspectives. 6. Collaborate with fellow learners by forming study groups or engaging in group projects. 7. Seek feedback on your work and provide constructive feedback to others. 8. Take advantage of online resources and materials shared by the community. 9. Attend webinars, virtual workshops, or online events organized by the community. 10. Stay consistent and dedicated in your engagement to build meaningful connections and maximize your learning experience. I hope these tips help you engage effectively with online learning communities. Let me know if you have any more questions or need further assistance. And don't worry, I'll help you improve your English along the way.
I have more questions. My another question is for you. How do we build a supportive learning environment? Please explain in 10 points.
Sure, here are 10 points on how to build a supportive learning environment. 1. Foster a sense of inclusivity and respect among learners. 2. Encourage open communication and active listening. 3. Provide constructive feedback and encouragement to fellow learners. 4. Create opportunities for collaboration and group activities. 5. Celebrate individual achievements and milestones. 6. Offer assistance and support to those who may be struggling. 7. Emphasize the importance of a growth mindset and learning from mistakes. 8. Create a safe space for asking questions and seeking clarification. 9. Incorporate interactive and engaging learning activities. 10. Promote a positive and encouraging atmosphere where everyone feels valued and supported. Remember, building a supportive environment can enhance the learning experience for everyone involved. Let me know if you have any more questions or need further assistance with your English. I'm here to help.
Thank you so much, Eddie, for giving me your precious time and precious answers. Bye.
You're welcome. Thank you for your kind words. Goodbye and take care. If you have any more questions in the future, feel free to reach out. Have a